Hello everyone, good morning. If you're watching this, it is fairly early. Having some boarding pass coffee in my, I don't know if you can read that without me spilling it, Henry's House of Coffee mug. Boarding Pass is a local roaster here in Milton, Georgia, and they do a really good job. And Henry's is one of my favorites. They're out of San Francisco. So, but this is not a coffee review. This is, we're going to talk about a little knife I picked up from Midway, USA. Maybe one day we'll talk about Midway, USA versus places like Blade HQ, Knife Center, etc. But not today. One thing I'll say, why did I get this knife? You know, I have knives that I open boxes with, and I seem to kind of lean towards something like my Osborne here by Benchmade or Kershaw. Yeah, it's Benchmade, but why? This is a very nice knife, expensive knife. But I don't think of this knife as my sharp, keep the blade safe, etc. type of knife. It's just a easy utility type knife. And I saw this guy, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'll typically, if I want to open a box, I will either use this or walk upstairs, get a box cutter, a dedicated box cutter, and open the box. And I'm like, well, hell, that wastes time. So I found this guy, saw a review on YouTube, and I said, oh, that's pretty cool. This is a cold steel Tuff Lite. And as you can tell, it's very box cuttery. You know, they say it's EDC and everyday carry, but my idea of EDC is something like this. My Spyderco Shaman, I like something that's a lot more slicey or stabby. So for EDC, I want to be able to use the thing, and if there's an issue, I want to be able to use it in another way. You know what I mean. So anyway, we're gonna just take a quick look at this. This is not gonna be a long video, I hope, but I talk a lot, so let's see what we can do. So we're gonna get into this thing. Just so we can just feel it, like, and as I've said in other videos, I kind of rekindled my appreciation and I don't know if it's respect or love or whatever, but I like so many other people, I've heard about cold steel, you know, being sold to a larger conglomerate. Well, you know, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong here, but well, hell, we'll just take it out like that. Anyway, they don't seem to have changed their manufacturing facilities, etc. So, you know, well, let's take a look at this knife. It's AUS 8A steel, made in Taiwan. Again, I'm not jazzed on it being made in Taiwan, but I paid $15 for this. It's just so hard to beat if it's 15 bucks. And I'll show you the back of the box here. 8A stainless with the famous cold steel triad lock. You know, the pocket clip can be reversed. You know, as it is now, we'll probably leave it be. This is 2.5 ounces. The blade is 2.5 inches. Overall length, let's see, is 6 inches. So, and the handle material is called Griv or Grive X. It feels like a sort of an injected molded plastic. I'll do a little research to see what this is. It feels pretty good. Some jimping on the top of the blade, and you know, for cutting, it feels pretty nice. I'll get rid of this. And one thing about these with the triad lock, that lock is stout, and sometimes it's a little rough, and you have to modify it. But you know, we're gonna see. Oh, one-handed opening is, this thing is super tight. We'll have to play with it. First impression, it's a nice little compact knife that, you know, for 15 bucks, I'm not gonna be scared to beat the hell out of this knife. With AUS 8A steel, it's really easy to put a sharp edge back on it. You know, I have stones, I have a strop. So if it gets dull, we're gonna get it sharp again. And you know, the whole point of this is, rather than box cutters, we'll have this guy to use, the Tuff Lite. Again, I got this on Midway USA. I don't know, I think the black handle is $20. This flat dark earth was 15 bucks, 14 and change. So, I mean, first impression, very pleased with it. I mean, it's little, but this is not a knife you're gonna, you know, this is a hold something down, slice, open a box, easy peasy. So far I like it. I'm gonna play with it. If it just disappoints, well, maybe we'll come back and talk smack about this particular knife, but can't really talk smack for 15 bucks. I mean, come on. Anyway, if you have one of these, you know, post it in the comments. I will look. It's gonna be really hard to see in this with the camera, and this is it's coming out a little bit, but if you can see the blade itself, the grind on it isn't perfection. It's got a little wave to it right there, but again, we're not, so a knife like this, we're not looking for protection. So do you everyday carry? If so, do you have, see, as you can tell, my Shaman is much larger. you know, but two different uses. So now I find myself with an everyday carry knife times 2. So we'll see how this goes. Hell, I may reverse the pocket clip for left-handed so I can take it and carry it in my left pocket. We'll see. But hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, life's hard, don't complain. And until next time, have a great one.